I met old boy from NoJumper literally at a party, like doing. I'm like, you want to bump?
And what, he just like you want a job? You're a funny guy. Like, great interview, bro.
Nah.
I grew my like 8-9 times that day, right? I was beating that dry, bro.
Yeah, like, I feel like honestly, my hands are just naturally clammy. Like I don't need to go. I was getting caught robbing people, just stealing and doing all. I was getting caught all the time. No, listen. High Rollers is the name, bro. Trust me.
So you focus on making the I'll cook it up.
No, but like, bro, I have to show him so much love, bro, because he literally changed my life with that one phone call, bro.
What for the guests? What is your? I chat GPT'd you and I was like, what is his career path? Like, I'm trying to come up with an intro. Podcaster, clothing brand owner.
Hell yeah, rapper.
So what is the official LinkedIn career path for what you do?
Oh man, honestly, I'm a man of many different hats, not just this capital one that I'm wearing. You feel me? I started off doing music, so I would say rapper first, podcaster second, clothing brand owner, motivational gurus, swag god, just hip hop historian. I feel like, yeah, man, I do a lot of things, man.
How'd you get started in the space? Because I feel like every kid that moves out to LA, they want to do what you do. Fucking wake, don't sleep, eat a matcha, smoke mad. I mean, he pulled up in here, the windows was closed and it still smelled mad loud. Like, how is that possible? The car is enclosed and it's still smelling like a pound of weed.
You know what's crazy is that I only hit the blunt like once or twice on the way up here. I was like, let me be professional. It's 9 a.m. You feel me? That was her like smoking up actually. So, okay. But yeah, shit, man. I started making music first, and like it's crazy when people ask like, oh, like like how do you do what I did? But it's like it was a very like specific time where like everybody was just outside mingling and partying shit, and that's how I met a lot of people, which I feel like is not really like that no more. So it's like, you have to adapt with the times. And like, yeah, I met a lot of people and gained a lot of connections by literally just being outside.
Just partying.
And like face to face. Yeah. And like, even if it was like people that I knew already, I would like, meet them and, you shaking hands and rubbing elbows is what they call it. You feel me? And really it's just like networking, and like, that looks different for everybody though. Cause like the things that work for me or the reasons why people fuck with me may not be the same reason why they will fuck with you. You feel me? You gotta find your own little niche, your own little way to do it. You feel me?
What was like your first big break?
First big break. All right. So, basically I started rapping kind of as like a joke. I used to, not as a joke, but I was ghostwriting for a girl that I went to high school with. Like she wanted to be a rapper. Her brother-in-law had like connections in the music industry. She was getting beats from like Sunny Digital, all types of shit. And she wasn't a rapper though, right? Yeah. So I went and like I was helping her write, and she kind of just gave up on it. She was like she wasn't really fucking with it. She wasn't trying to like put the work in for real. Like she just wanted to be like a cute girl on Instagram. Like she wasn't really trying to be a rapper, you feel me? Mind you, this is like 2014, so it's like, what are the odds anyway, you feel me?
Yeah. So
basically I started making my own music from there, because at that point I was just writing music from like a girl, like on some Lil Yachty, how he wrote Act Up type shit. Yeah. Like I'm writing like bad bitch music for her.
You're writing like essentially like girl music, from a perspective of a girl.
And like she had this song called Coconuts. I didn't write this one, but like the hook was like, fuck it up, make a nigga nut, something, milk my coconuts. Like that was like her like breakout, her first song. And Sunny Digital made the beat actually.
Oh my God.
Man, listen, if y'all go look up Champagne Cherub on fucking YouTube, Coconuts. Yeah, that was this girl I used to write for.
Make a YA nut. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can say YA.
Yeah, make a young ninja nut, That's crazy.
So yeah, like, all right, so boom. I was writing for her, she quit. Then her manager, aka her brother-in-law, was like, yo, like let's work on some music for you. So I started making my own shit, and like I didn't have a working cell phone at the time. And like I was always on like the jailbroken iPhones that you have to like text when you're only on Wi-Fi. I can't call you unless you got an iPhone, and I could like fucking iMessage you or whatever. Yeah. So Yeah, I just like my homegirl made a joke and like called me Lil HousePhone one day because they used to have to call me on my house phone for real. But this was like way past the era of people having house phones. This is like 2014, 2015. They still have to call me on my house phone. And remember, everybody was Lil this, Lil that at the time. So my friend like said that as a joke, and I was like, yo, that's actually pretty funny. So I made a song as Lil HousePhone.
Wow.
And then it just kind of stuck from there. Yeah.
How did you make any money off that song?
So all right, one of my really good friends, my homie Ned Arp, he's a producer. He makes beats. He made beats for like Lil Peep, like hella like SoundCloud legendary like producer, right? He was my friend, and he is one of my friends, and he was already popping in like the underground music scene at the time or whatever. And he basically, I sent him the song as HousePhone, and he kind of like pressured me to put it out for months, and I never did. And then he put it on, he dropped the verse on it too. He rapped and then put it on his SoundCloud, and it went stupid. It got like, I don't know, like it was like 100,000 plays or something.
That's a lot though.
But that was my first song ever. It had 100,000 plays. I'm like, oh, it's lit. So then I started dropping songs on my own shit. And yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, you know, my face card was good. So a lot of people was fucking with me just off the energy. They wasn't even knowing my songs. Yeah. They remember seeing me in the bathroom serving them. Now I'm on the stage going crazy, and they was just vibing with me. You feel me?
I feel like LA's the only place where clout is like a currency. Like you could have 100,000 plays on a song, make no money, but then you can somehow get into the club, get free drinks, free liquor, free food.
But then it ends up like you have to find out how to monetize it though, which is where a lot of people go wrong. So with me, I was able to start getting like these same parties that I would go to and meet people at. I was starting to get booked there. So it's like I had a reason to be there. Now I'm getting paid to be there. Now my name is on the flyer.
Who's paying you? The club owner, the promoter?
So there was a whole party scene called Ham on Everything out here. And it was like, you know, like they would kind of like have like a lot of big rappers' first LA shows was like through them. So I remember like 21, they had 21 Savage in like a fucking ran down warehouse where like the stairs about to fall.
Like early
yeah,
21?
dude, like this is like Red Ops, like 21 Savage, you feel me? So like they just had a hold on like the youth in LA because every poppin' rapper, like from like the famous Dexys to Larry June to fucking, oh my God, I could sit Chief Keef, everybody you could think of has done a show through these people. And like, yeah, they was fucking with me. So I got to perform there a lot, and I met a lot of people just going there, and like it was like a community for real. Yeah. Which there is not today, man. There's no community no more.
Why is there no community?
Because all these kids are on fucking TikTok all day and buying little boo-boos and drinking matcha all day, bro. These niggas ain't outside. But also, the times have changed though. You can't be outside like that no more. We was outside doing drugs, bro. I met a lot of people doing drugs.
What kind of drugs? Like, weed out here is not even a drug. Weed out here is fucking a cigarette.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, bro, we just used to be drinking and just playing with our nose and all type. Like, I used to be taking Xanax and all types of shit, bro. But to be honest, that shit, like I said, that there's no way that could have sufficed past the time that it did, because all the fentanyl shit started happening. Niggas started dying. People that were like regular, normal, you know, functioning people started fucking turning into real deal addicts, and you start seeing niggas homeless and on Skid Row and all types of crazy shit. So I do not advise to take that route. That was like a lightning in the bottle type thing. Like I met old boy from NoJumper literally at a party, like doing coke. I'm like, you want to bump?
Yeah.
Like,
and what, he just like coked out like, you want a job? You're a funny guy. Like, great interview, bro.
Nah. But like, see, this is the thing too, is like, this was also really early on. And like, at the end of the day, like, I was just tapped in like super early, and I knew him for a minute, but I wasn't asking like, yo, let me like come on the show, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He thought I was funny. Every time I would see him out, he pulled a camera out, put me on the vlog or whatever. And then he asked me one day, yo, you want to come be on the show? And then like by that time I was like still early on in rapping and like barely performing and shit like that. So as I was like on there more and putting out music, it was kind of like coming together at the same time and it was honestly giving me a lot more eyes than it I probably would have if I wasn't on this like big platform so often, so early. You feel me?
Were you getting paid at this point, or was it all
Hell no, nigga. I was working
all clout money?
Listen, well, like, okay. it was beneficial for the both of us at the time, but I definitely was not getting paid like handsomely or anything like that for a while. Like he would like Uber me from, cause I stayed in the hood on the whole other side of town. So he'll Uber me, he'll get us some Uber Eats. I'll come do like an interview or something. He might give me some pocket money. He might not. It depends. Like, you know, it was like little situations like that until I was like, you know, like I understood the value of like the audience fucking with me and like building a name and having followers and all that shit. So I wasn't really tripping off of getting like dollars in my pocket at that time. Cause honestly, it led to it led to exposure that you can't pay for. Yeah. You get me? So sometimes you got to know, sometimes people will fuck themselves out of a situation because they're too focused on trying to get the
hungry,
bread.
They're too greedy. They want it right then and there.
They're trying to get the bread like immediately. And it's like, bro, you gotta work your way into that. You feel me? But trust me, once it came, I was there for a little bit and I'm like, all right, I'm starting to see my value. Like, all right, nigga, let's cop up some bread now, man.
What, you know? I feel like that era was like a crazy era. What do you think made it like blow up?
I feel like that whole scene of music, it was really popular, but it wasn't being covered for real. Like the kids, like, bro, the kids that were listening to all that shit, it was like overpowering the mainstream music at the time, but it wasn't no like heavy coverage of it. It was like
the big media music guys just didn't know, or they weren't willing to fucking do that shit.
They were too grown to be tapped into that shit, bro. Like Ebro is not listening to like XXX, or like, you get me?
Nor is he trying to like go out here and fucking set up an interview and do all that shit.
Hell no, he's not going to these dirty warehouse parties with the Suicide Boys and whoever the fuck was popping at the time. You get me? Like, imagine Ebro being at a Suicide Boys show. Like, come on, or Peter Rosenberg, bro. Like, come on, bro. Or even like Charlemagne. You feel me? So it's like there was no medium. It was either like the mainstream shit, and then nobody was covering the underground shit at all. And then, you know, fucking, man, you got to get that nigga's props, man. He figured it out. You feel me?
Do you guys still have a good relationship today, or is it kind of?
Nah, I don't talk to him no more, but like, honestly, I don't even hate the nigga. I'm not tripping, man. Do you, bro? I'm doing me. You feel me? So I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to be like best friends with the nigga. I'm not even trying to be cool with bro, but it ain't no issue with me, man. I got too many other things to be focused on. You feel me? And like, oh man, so many people that like left that situation too, and like they just like, I don't know, like they all be talking about each other and arguing and shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to stay far away from that. I'm trying to lock in. Like our podcast, we don't even try to be on no drama shit. Like we be really chilling. We be trying to get fly and talk about funny shit, man. We be talking about gooning and stupid shit, bro.
What's the most amount of times you've gooned in a day? Like, mine, I said all the time is 9. Like my shit was so bad. Bro. Okay, so I was on house arrest. My shit was so bad. I gooned my shit like 8-9 times a day, right? I was living on my
This wasn't even like a special occasion?
No, I was on house arrest. I was depressed. My mom walked into the fucking room.
Oh my God.
And I had all my windows shut, and she just walks in and she's like in Korean, she's like, what's that smell? You know, and I'm just like, bro, there's fucking 9 loads of semen in the air, bro. That's the smell. Like, so what's the most amount you've done in a day?
It just smelled like sweaty palms and lotion in the room.
It just smelled like depression, fucking semen.
You probably hadn't showered or like ate nothing. You just forgot.
No, I ate it was a leftover fucking chicken wing oil in there. Like it was just, probably the worst smell.
Were you using the chicken wing oil as like lube?
I might. It was bad, bro.
Were you even using lube, or were you just raw dog?
No, I was beating that shit dry, bro.
Yeah, like, I feel like honestly, my hands are just naturally clammy. Like I don't need to go lube up. I feel like that's treating yourself a little too much. Like, what you gonna do? Set a candle and like light a candle and bust out some fucking jergens?
That's what he does. He sets
you
the
don't
mood.
use lotion? No.
Nah, you seem like a mood setter for sure, bro. You're definitely.
I'm not just raw dog, like dry. Fucking.
He's got the Baccarat candle. He puts on the music.
You got some Aesop hand lotion.
If you beat your dick 9 times with no lubrication, bro, your dick's getting fucked up.
It's calloused,
Safe as fuck, bro. Yeah. Your shit's looking like you just did like 500 reps at the gym. You just ripped your hand open.
I mean, when you're depressed, it's like, bro, it doesn't.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You're depressed. Like I was lost.
How old were you when you were on house arrest?
I was 22.
Damn, 22. Bro. I was like, I think I was 16 and a half until a little after my 18th birthday.
How long was your, like a year, 2 years?
It was like a year and a half. Like
you had the ankle monitor on shit?
Yes, bro. And I don't, listen, honestly, by the grace of God, I don't know how I didn't get violated, bro. There was a time where I was gone. Like I had got approved to like go to like my summer school or some shit to sign up or whatever, right? The homegirl picks me up, bro. Boom, we hit the road. We don't even go to the school. We go to like function or some shit. Like we went to go, the girl that I was with, we went to go like visit her sister or some shit like that. We go, they get drunk as fuck. The girl that drove me is like passed out, like drunk. Mind you, she drove. I had driven a car on the street, but like not on the freeway.
Yeah.
And we're on the other side of town. My ankle monitor is red. It's beeping. It's going off. I'm like, I have to damn near throw her on my shoulder, put her in her car. We drive back to the other side of town. Remember, I'm on my little house phone shit. So I'm on my jailbroken iPhone. My mom got an Android. She can't even contact me, right? Yeah. So I think I had called her from the girl's phone earlier the day, was like, yo, I'm gonna be back at this time. So she calls the girl's phone. She's passed out. I don't answer. I'm just like, fuck, like this shit been beeping for like 2 hours already. You feel me? Nigga, I get back home. This is some weird motherly spider sense shit because I'm trying to struggle to get the girl out of the car. I can't leave her in the car because we in the hood and she's passed out in her fucking Camry. So I can't leave her in the car. But then also, like, my mom is about to freak the fuck out. You feel me? Like, she don't know where the fuck I'm at. But I'm just gonna, at this point in my head, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just get her out the car and I gotta take her upstairs. Like, that's all I could do, right? Bro, as I'm struggling to get her out the car, I don't know how, but my mom must have just had some sixth sense that we were in the front. She comes out the front of the apartment and is just like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you fucking stupid? Da, da, da. The drunk girl tries to snap back into it. Like, no, like, it's okay. It's okay. I'll drive home. I'm like, Mom, we got to let her in the crib. Like, this bitch is going to die out here. Sorry, excuse my language, but I'm like, something's going to happen to her. She's too incapacitated. You got to take her in the crib. And she was mad, but she let her in the crib, let her sleep on the couch.
And your PO and your house arrest people, didn't say nothing?
I swear to God, I don't know what happened. I don't know if maybe like the goddamn power had went out and it like reset or something, bro. They never called. They never said nothing, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit was fucking beeping for 2 hours, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to jail for sure.
How does that work? Like when you're on house arrest too, like if it beeps for too long, do they just call you? Do
bro,
they
my shit was
on you?
I feel like LA, there's so many people on house arrest, they can't even keep track. You know what I'm saying? There's fucking 5,000 people on it. But for me, I was, my house arrest was like, this old white lady and she's probably tracking like 3 people. So like my shit, if it wasn't charged and shit, she'd be calling me. She'd be like, I need you to go charge it. So I'd have to like sit down next to the fucking outlet and charge that shit. Like, bro, that shit was terrible, bro.
Yeah, showering with that shit, even sleeping with it. It's just like hindering you in life. You feel me?
The worst was I used to go play basketball at Lifetime. And
you're playing no games.
Yeah, like I played in the like suburbs. There's a bunch of Asian people, a bunch of young ninjas and shit. So
my YNs.
Yeah, my YNs. And they would just be like looking at me like, dude, this guy's crazy. Yeah. I didn't grow up in the hood. I grew up in a nice community.
Yeah, you know? So you were the crazy one then. They're like,
I was the crazy one. But I'd be getting mad layups and shit because they don't want to guard me.
Yeah, because they think you about to up-blick on them if you fucking if they foul you or something. Which you might have. I don't know. Well, you kind of give me young ninja vibes.
Me? Yeah. I'm a nice kid, bro. I was always even when I was selling weed, I was a nice guy, bro.
I be peeping y'all on the gram. I've heard your gangster tales on the gram, bro.
Bro, I was never a gangster though. Like I was never like in a gang. I was never.
Nah, no, but like I've heard like
I was the nerd. I was the nerd. Here's the thing. Okay, so when I was doing that shit, I went to Forever 21. So when I met my plug, right, he came to Atlanta. This fool was wearing Dickies, high socks, and Converses. I was like, bro, you're gonna get locked up out here.
Yeah, like
you look like that shit out here. We would go somewhere and the bartender would be like, hey, bro. Fucking, let me get your number. Like, I know you got that shit. And I was like, bro, you're asking for it, right? Yeah. So I took him to Forever 21. I was like, bro, wear you a polo. And then we went and bought fake glasses. I got fucking textbooks. And I was like, put the textbooks in the front seat. Fucking cover your tattoos. Don't ever wear Dickies around here. And just like play the part.
He was from LA?
Yeah.
He had to be. I'm like, that's some LA.
Yeah. So that was my role. Is like, I was never like a gang member. I was never into that. Like, he was the muscle. I was just the nerd that just did all the bitch work.
I see what he's saying though. Like, you got your energy. You can.
Yeah, but if I ever pull up to his real friends, like I'm probably staying back. You know, like HousePhone got the real. When I meet Big Phone, like I'm chilling, bro.
Nah, but honestly though, bro, I hang out with a bunch of nerd niggas, bro. I don't even be. I'm the nerd nigga, bro. I just was like, I was a little rebellious, but I wasn't even like, it made no sense. I got into so much trouble as a kid, but like I knew people that were doing way crazier shit than me. Like I was like the calm one. So I didn't understand how I was getting into so much trouble. And then that's when I realized like, yeah, maybe I'm just not meant to do this shit. Like I was getting caught robbing people, just stealing shit and doing all. I was getting caught all the fucking time.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, bro, like they were trying to charge me as an adult for like stealing some kid's iPhone. I'm like, bro, like I ain't even do nothing to the nigga. I ain't hit him. I ain't pull out no gun. I didn't even have a gun.
Yeah.
Like we was robbing niggas with BB guns, bro.
When did that shift for you? When did you go from like living that lifestyle and like doing that to like, yo, I could actually be a content creator. I could actually like be myself and make money.
It did not like, it didn't like, I don't know. It's so crazy because I meet a lot of kids and they come up to me with like this plan or like they feel like they've had this shit planned out their whole life. It feels like damn near. And a nigga like me, bro, I have no other way to say it besides like, I didn't plan to do none of this shit, bro. I swear to God. I literally, I used to watch podcasts. Like there wasn't that many even rap podcasts when I first started watching them. So like, there was not like a thought of like, oh, I want to do that one day. Like that wasn't even, bro. The first time I was on camera was in 2016, bro. Like how many rap podcasts were there in 2016? Like there was none. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that I ever thought about. Even when I was making music, bro, everybody that I grew up with, like all my YNs know everybody wants to be a rapper at one point. Yeah. All your homies, by the time you're in high school, have at least been to the studio and made one silly ass song or something by that point. So like, I don't know. Like I wasn't planning on doing this shit, bro, which is why I feel blessed. And I feel like, I don't know, like some shit it was just meant to be because I don't know how I even ended up doing any of this shit. You feel me? But it made sense. Yeah, like it made sense for just my personality, but I didn't have some game plan of like, okay, I'm going to start rapping and then I'm going to do this podcasting and then I'm going to do a clothing line. Bro, I've always fucking liked shoes. I've always been like a sneakerhead. I've always like, I used to sit on the fucking blogs and on like fucking Nike Talk and Hype Beast. And I would be sitting there looking at every release with $0, zero income to afford any of them. But I would be up on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when I did get something, I would like open up the box and look at the cards and like, bro, I feel like I learned color theory by just buying so much random shit and reading the fucking, this is a seafoam teal. Like, oh, this is a discolored magenta or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like I learned shit by just being a fucking student of this shit. And that's where y'all young niggas be going wrong, man. The YNs don't be doing no research, bro. You gotta know the past to know the future. You feel me?
They don't be doing their homework.
Bro, not at all, man. Not at all, bro.
Can you talk about your clothing brand, High Rollers?
Man, listen, first of all, before I say anything about High Rollers, man, I gotta give a big rest in peace to my motherfucking twin, my brother, my boy, John Koo, aka
Long live Koo.
Mr. Made himself, man. Cause if there was no Koo, there would be no me or you feel me? So
how did you meet Koo? If you guys don't know, Koo is the owner, founder of Made Apparel, which is one of the best blank companies.
It's one of the best blank companies.
They do. If you smoke Reggie like trash weed, you don't do Made. But if you like the gas, the primo, the smelly shit.
If you want that Zaza blanks,
it's Made. You
gotta go Made blanks, man. For real, bro. And it's even crazy because dog, I've known him since 2013, 2012, maybe even.
From where? House party? Don't tell me he was doing gator tails with you in the back.
Nah, but I definitely met him at a party for sure. Like after hours, like 3 a.m. function type shit. And we end up like staying the whole night, like our whole little group, we end up like hanging out the whole night to the next morning. I probably thought I was never going to see this dude again. And then we kept like what it was. I forgot. So at the time, I was working 2 regular jobs. I was working at PacSun and I worked for this nonprofit called Save the Children where, are you guys familiar with canvassers? Where like the people, they like stand on the street and they be trying to like get you to do a survey or get you to sign up for something or whatever. So this one was for a nonprofit where basically you would like donate to a kid in like an impoverished fucking country and you would be like their pen pal and get updates on them and be like, Johnny, they finished building the school in Johnny's community and like, oh, you're $30 a month, save them. And you get pictures of them and shit. So I was working there in Santa Monica and Koo lived in Santa Monica. Like he was, oh my God, he was he was Santa Monica baby, bro. He was like jogging at the fucking beach at 5 a.m. surfing. Yeah, man, all of that. So we got close like after that night because I would always be in Santa Monica and I would hit him up, you feel me? And we just used to be kicking it. And I remember he had first started Made as like a brand, you feel me?
Yeah. But it was like a graphic brand. He had the 3M print. I remember that. And listen,
he always had to create this two things he always had. The best fit and the best colors and patterns of like these matching sweatsuits with the little Made logo on the titty and some reflective Made going down the arm, bro. It was super fucking fire. Your favorite rapper was wearing it. Your favorite influence. Oh my God. Metro Young Thug, Trippie Redd, Metro, Young HousePhone. Nigga, he did you know what I realized when I was lurking his fucking page the other day, bro? He did a Goth Money Records collab back in the day that I forgot about, like some OG SoundCloud shit. Like, Cool is really a fucking legend, bro. And yeah, man. So it's crazy. So when I met him, like I said, Made was like a graphic brand, but everyone used to ask him like, yo, where'd you get those sweats from or the hoodies? Like,
fucking graphic, we want the hoodies.
You got a little secret pocket in the hoodie, like this shit's fire or whatever. And I don't know what exactly sparked him to make that change, but I feel like it was something to do with people just genuinely just asking like, where did you get these blanks from? Yeah. He's like, nigga, I was making this shit myself. What you mean? He was getting it custom made from day one.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, bro, I literally went with him to his first like Agenda trade show. Like I went and helped him like fucking set up and was at the booth with him all day. Bro, I almost got him kicked out.
Why?
I was like, it was like some sock brand next to us and I like made a joke to the guy. He got so fucking mad.
Wait, what kind of joke did you make?
Bro, this was like 2013. I don't know. I was really offensive back then. So I don't know what I said to him, but I know he was damn near trying to fight us. And like, I actually met Adam 22 there too. This nigga was passing out a business card with everybody he had interviewed on the card.
Oh, trying to get sponsors and shit?
I don't even know. He was just like, yo, fuck with my podcast. And I'm like,
that is crazy.
It was like Ian Connor, fucking Suicide Boys, like some random shit. And I was like, yeah, that was one of the first times I met him outside of a party setting too. So it's like, it's weird. Everything kind of aligns and comes back.
I went to Agenda 2019 and that was my first time. I'm a little younger than y'all. And I was also just passing out business cards. But I don't know for what, but I was passing out cards.
Okay, like how long y'all been doing this podcast?
A month.
Okay, so imagine you go to the next Agenda and you have a business card with all the interviews you just did in the last month on there.
It's like 4 people.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It was only like 7 people on there at that time. So I was like, dude, that shit's hella funny. But so anyway, it's crazy because Cool was going up with the Made shit. I'm finally going up with the rap shit. Like I'm fucking touring. I'm fucking playing shows everywhere. Like my numbers are getting big, like whatever. It's like we kind of had a similar trajectory and we always just vibed so much, bro. We always liked the same shit. We fucking wore the same size shoe. We'd be buying and trading shoes off each other. All that, like
misunderstood.
You feel me? No, literally. The black sheeps of the family for sure. Yeah. Bro, we would go skating around Santa Monica. We go to Fred Siegel. We go to Barney's, like whatever. Like, bro, that was really my nigga before some business shit. And like I said, I was lurking his Instagram back the other day, bro. I'm looking like, bro, every like album release show I had, he was posting it on the Made Instagram. Every fucking show I did, he's like, yo, HousePhone show, pull up. Even like the first time I was on NoJumper, I was wearing a Made shirt. My first album cover, I'm wearing a Made shirt. Like, bro, I didn't even realize how locked in we was until I just re-lurked our friendship the other day. That's and I was crazy. Like, that's really my nigga, bro. And long story short, we both going up at the same time. COVID happens. Made has already been a staple by this time for years at this point. He's meeting so many people that's coming in and out. I'm not gonna lie, if y'all know, if you know, you know, if you ever had any experience with Coob, met him in person, sometimes he was a very no nonsense, like taking no bullshit type of businessman. You feel me?
Yeah.
And especially
that's the Asian in him.
Bro, listen.
That's the Asian guy in him.
And look, at that time too, bro, he's doing like Chinatown market orders for Foot Locker. They need 20,000 hoodies and 30,000 sweatpants. And then you got some like too cool fashion dude like, yo, like, let me get 50 hoodies, dude. Like, let me get 100 hoodies. So Cool was kind of like, man, get the fuck out of my face. You feel me? So So he was kind of blowing his, and it's funny because I would always tell him like, bro, you can't be like that. Like, you never know who you talking to or like what could come from what. Like, just, you know, like I used to tell him that all the time.
Give him 10, don't give him 50, you know?
Like, so look, so then, I guess somebody came into his warehouse one day and was like, you know, trying to get some hoodies while he was busy. He's kind of blowing them off. The guy's walking out and he's like, by the way, I used to work with Greedy Genius and Creative Recreations. So if you ever trying to make a sneaker, let me know. Y'all know what those are? Those shoes? Okay. But yeah, you was around for Greedy Genius.
I don't know Greedy Genius, but I know the other one.
The Creative Rex?
Yeah.
Okay. They're both like random, like.
They had their, like, it was like the Justin Bieber era. It was like a certain silhouette.
Like a shoe brand?
It was a shoe brand, but it was a certain look to the shoe brand.
It was like, they had like these straps in the front.
And was it like, it's like a bootleg Margiela kind of. Remember when Margiela had the boot with the strap and shit? It was kind of like
it was like a sneaker version of that.
Yeah, it was a sneaker version.
And then Greedy Genius was just like another fake bape type like situation too.
Back in the day, you had to go outside in the streets to find out what the trends were. But today, you can use an app called Particle. Particle is essentially a software where a bunch of nerds come up with data all over the internet to give you guys all the trends. I didn't believe in myself, so I put in my own store inside of Particle. And guess what? It was correct. It spewed out that we were doing $12 million a year in sales, what our best selling products were, and what marketing campaigns were working for us. Listen, you don't need to be outside no more. All you need is Particle. You know we stay giving y'all a free game? I don't know why you wouldn't use Particle to spy on your competitors. It's one of the best apps out there. Make sure you go check it out. Don't be outside. Be inside, on the computer, doing your research, learning about the business. So that way you can beat your competitors. That's what I do. I don't be outside. I be inside, shooting this ad and giving you guys free game.
So yeah, anyway, so the guy was like, yo, like if you ever want to make a shoe, you know, let me know. Cool calls me and he's like, hey, like what do you think about making a shoe? And by the time we got off the phone, we came up with a name, like silhouette, and we started talking about colorways, like first combo. So it was just naturally just fused, bro. It just made so much sense. And it was so easy because this had been my friend for so long. So it's like, if you going into business with somebody new, you'll maybe kind of be
you
like,
don't trust them. It's a little weird.
But not even that, but maybe you would just be that too. But maybe you would just be like, you don't know how to say like, oh, I'm not really feeling that.
Like that shit's whack.
You feel me? Yeah. But nigga, this my boy, bro. This my boy. So I'm like, hell no, nigga. Cause it was like the first name was either between like Jackpot or High Rollers. And he was like, I don't know. Like I like the Jackpot. And I was like, bro, no, listen.
It's like, I'm black. I know what's
High Rollers is the name, bro. Trust me. So
you focus on making the shit. I'll cook it up.
No, but like, bro, that's why I genuinely have to like, bro, I have to show him so much love, bro, because he literally changed my life with that one phone call, bro. And like, obviously I have been successful in other areas, but like, bro, that was like really the thing that like set shit off for me for real. And like, dog, like.
This podcast is sponsored by Made. I'm actually wearing Made right now. As you can see, these sweatpants. These are the best sweatpants. Fuck. I've had a lot of sweatpants in the world. This one right here, I washed multiple times, doesn't shrink, has a hidden pocket, the most comfortable sweatpant in the world. Long live Coup.
Hell yeah,
if you're a clothing brand owner, you need blank, Shop Made. If you're a fucking regular guy and you want like dope clothes, Shop Made. Like
all dot made on Instagram, man.
Yeah.
All dot made. So yeah, bro. Yeah, man. We were just super locked in, bro. And like even as far as Made, like just seeing how many people he was able to touch with that shit and how many brands like really went through him, at least like, you know, in the beginning eras or whatever. It's like he helped out so many people, bro.
He was really about it too. That was the other thing. Is like there's not a lot of Asian people that are in the space that really care about like the community and the culture. They're really just like, hey, how can I sell this to the culture? How can I profit off of it? Right?
No, that's a fact.
Who was like,
but that's not even just like that. That's not, you can't even put that into one box of one kind of people. That's just, nigga, that's everybody out here trying to figure out how to sell some shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was a real artist. Like he was a real artist in his own way. And I would butt heads with him too. I'm like, dude, you're so fucking misunderstood. Like if I'm texting you about this order, like I need you to reply. Like, cause I'm more of like the numbers. Like I need to take care of my numbers. And I would get frustrated, but looking back at it, I'm like, damn, that's kind of like what the blank space needed. You know, it was,
bro, he fucking pioneered it, bro. Like,
he did.
Like nobody
custom dyes, the custom washes.
Nobody had even came close to even doing no type of like. He's like the direct competitor of American Apparel or Los Angeles Apparel.
Yeah,
like dead ass.
Like the new wave of it.
The new wave,
and
bro.
he doesn't. And he's not creepy. You know?
And he's not on some Dov Charney. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, that's too controversial, man. Listen, I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm gonna let it fly. Listen. I know he was on some weird shit. I seen the Netflix documentary. I knew about this before the Netflix documentary.
Everyone knew about it.
Yeah, well, like we did in our space, but like I feel like I had to do some deep diving to even find YouTube videos about this before the Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
So like, bro, yeah, he was riding on it's like that Diddy level high of just like, I'm unstoppable. Like I'm unstoppable. It's always a gray area. And that's where shit gets tricky.
Yeah.
Because it's still the power dynamic of him being the CEO and fucking hiring and fucking the employees and being like, oh, like come stay at my house. Nigga, he had a crib right here somewhere, like up in these big ass hills. Like these young ass, like 19-year-old fresh off the fucking plane from Kansas ass bitches. Bro, think about how many people he pissed off in the process just because of his attitude and the way that he would like lash out at people. So even if you were like teetering on the line, your attitude and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you treat people is going to override any like positive experiences they have with you.
True.
And they're going to, especially it's like a big, bro, everybody wants clout. Everybody wants their 15 seconds of fame. Bro, it's a big ass story. You know, especially when motherfuckers start doing lawsuits and people's money's talking and getting involved, nigga, they're gonna band together and be like, we always hated you. You always were fucking weird. Yeah. You were walking around the fucking office in your fucking boxers.
Hey, to be fair, I did that. But there's no girls here. It's just 4 dudes. So, you know.
You do that.
I do that, you know.
I mean, look, like he could fucking be trying to sue you next year.
Yeah. I will also say it's
he thought of the reality and got scared. He was like, fuck.
It's also like, I think when you make great art, I think you have to push yourself.
You have to be a psycho.
Some of my most viral videos, I'm fucking manic, bro. Like I'm not like the one that got 1 million views, like bro, I literally did not sleep at 4 a.m. I'm in the warehouse moving 800 boxes. Like that is not normal. Yeah. You know, like, yeah, maybe I'm not like taking advantage of girls, but I'm taking advantage of the boxes in the warehouse and like, and I'm going crazy, you know? So it's like, I think there's a certain line of like, people love great art. People love polarizing things. Nobody would buy his blanks if he was a fucking boring guy.
No, but they're just the best blanks though. Like they really are. Like besides made blanks, go shop all.made on Instagram. But no, like honestly, I think again, a lot of people don't go do their research nowadays. A nigga like me, I only know about who he is because I was just like,
you saw the Vice documentary.
No, but even no, I'm talking about like, bro, like even when I was like 16, like taking the bus to go, like I remember when I first went to the like whole big ass warehouse, pink building and shit. I'm like, bro, it's a story here. They making the shit here. You could go upstairs to like the sample sales and get like a little shirt that got a little rip in the arm for like way cheaper. I was always impressed by that shit, which made me look into who this person is. And I feel like, honestly, even though a lot of people know about him more now, but it's like people still don't be knowing like
everything.
Like
it's like a niche. It's like a super niche.
Yeah, so y'all think like people that buy L.A Apparel, the average person, they don't know who the fuck.
And they probably don't even know that this used to be American Apparel. Yeah. Like people don't put 2 and 2 together, bro. Yeah. Common sense is a lot less common than you would think, bro. Honestly.
True. I feel like you've lived a long life. You've done a lot of things.
Hell yeah, bro.
Last question. If you could go back to the 18-year-old version of yourself, right? Mm-hmm. You're fucking on house arrest. You're going to parties. You're doing fucking gator tails with Adam. You're, you know, with the biggest rappers. You're making cool shit. Like, what's one advice you would give yourself?
Honestly, bro, I would have to say, don't change none of this shit, bro. Like, because I wouldn't have learned the lessons that I learned at the time if it wasn't for things going exactly the way that it went. You feel me? And all the trials and tribulations. I will say that, one thing I wish I would have maybe like stopped partying so hard earlier and like focused earlier, because I feel like I would have been way further ahead than I am now. But I feel like I had to go through those lessons to be able to be sitting here and be the man that I am today, because if I would have made a bunch of money and got like famous, and even if I had the access to the money that I had now back then, I would have fucking OD'd on accident or something. Like I had no structure or no self-control. So I had to learn those lessons before God's able to bestow the real blessings that he has in store for me. You feel me? I had to like become this version first. So, you know, make your mistakes. Don't harbor on them too much. What's in the past is in the past. All you can do is focus on the future, my boy. Yes, way.
You know, we stay giving y'all
free game.
Free game. Yes, way. And listen, if y'all want more free game, tap into the biggest bros, man. Reconnected every Thursday, our podcast on our channel. Make sure y'all tap in. High Roller 777 on Instagram, HousePhone D&D on Instagram, HousePhone D&D on Twitter. Y'all know what's going on. Let's
Make sure
go.
you buy some made blanks too.
Hell yeah.
Long live Koo.
Long live my boy.
Link in bio.